Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, guys. Today we're going to talk about your goals, okay? This is going to be so exciting because you know what? We all have goals. We all have to set goals. And what happens if you don't have goals? Where are you going? What are you doing? If you don't have goals on what you want to achieve, where you want to go, what you want to complete, then you have no idea where you're going. You're just going to be fluttering around and you're not going to get anywhere. It's a fact. So I'm hearing this, and I've heard this yesterday from several people. And so I wanted to just take a minute here today to say, if your goals aren't happening, if you're setting the goal, you set the goal and nothing happens. You set it and you write it out and you put it there, but nothing's happening. You know, this is more common than you really think, because a lot of us out there are setting goals, and maybe we're setting them too big. Maybe we're setting the goals that are too intricate. There's too many moving parts to that goal before it can even start to work for you. So one thing is, if you are setting the goals and nothing is happening, then look at your goal. Look at what you're setting. And maybe if you break it down into smaller steps, smaller pieces, you can achieve one step at a time. And by doing this, by achieving one step at a time, then you will find it's easier and you become more confident and you become more consistent in working on what that goal is and what you're going to do. Now, we all know in your home business, you have to work on something, or a lot of it, every single day. You have to work on multiple steps in your business every single day. And it's called consistency. And when you are consistent and you are following through constantly and you're just taking it forward, then you will find that it will become more of a repetition. And what does repetition do for us all? Well, repetition is one trick. It is a trick. And I'm going to tell you this. You probably already know it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Repetition is a trick that triggers the subconscious mind. And actually, this is a key factor in how to reprogram your subconscious mind, is through repetition. So the more you are repetitive and the more consistent you are, the more you're going to find that repetition will instill in your subconscious mind that this is what you need to do and this is what you want to do. And it will help you to get more and more of that out there. So as you're doing your goals and as you are frustrating that, well, you write it out, it's there, it's in front of you, and it's just not working. It's not happening. Nothing you want is coming to you. So you're getting frustrated, right? It happens. It happens to all of us. It doesn't matter. It happens to all of us. And it's actually, it tends to get in the set it and forget it mode. Have you ever found yourself in that mode where you're in the set it and forget it? You set it, and then you forget it. You get so wrapped up in the 100 other things you have to do every single day for your business, the 100 other things you have to see happen, to watch happen, and to make happen, right? This is a possibility that this is coming to fruition for you also. So as you're doing this and as you are unfurling and just unwinding all the goals, everything you have, do this. And this is what I do. I don't want to lose track of my momentum when I get it going. I don't want to lose track of what I'm doing and how far I've come. So I break my goals down into little bite-sized pieces. And by doing this, I'm able to complete my goals. And I'm able to see the success. I'm able to see the progress as I complete these goals. And when you see the success you're having and when you see progress, your subconscious mind will kick in there and it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I can do this, oh yeah. So it's definitely a huge plus for you. It works for me, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. It's one of those little tidbits that not a lot of people share. I don't know why, but they don't. I have not heard about breaking it down, any of this stuff, as I was learning, as I was growing. And I did not hear once from anyone, not even my mentors, about breaking it down and making it happen that way. It makes it so much simpler. So when you start with the end result, what do you want to achieve? I always look, and this is something else I started, be, do, have. I didn't start that actual phrase, but when I started actually seeing the end result first, the end result is where I want to go, where I want to be. So when I started seeing the end result that I wanted to achieve, it was easier to put the steps in the place of where I needed to start, what I needed to do. And as you're doing this, you'll find that the universe will give you options. It'll give you different opportunities. It'll give you different ways or maybe different steps that will come your way to do this. And you're like, oh yeah, okay, I didn't think of that. Well, that's just the key. You don't have to think of everything. You don't have to decide how this is going to come out, how you're going to do it, or what's going to happen. What you have to do is to put it in motion. And putting it in motion is having energy, is having focus, and working on it every day. There's always something you can do, depending on what your goal is, but there's always something you can do. Like, for instance, this is an instance. If your goal is to get more leads into your business, get more people to talk to into your business, what can you do that is going to make that happen for you? Well, one thing you can do is to be doing live broadcasts. Oh, thank you. Is to be doing live broadcasts. Get yourself out there and don't talk about your products. Don't talk about what you're selling. Talk about what it will do for someone. Talk about what you have that will, like, for a hypothetical example is if you're in weight loss, talk about how good you feel since you lost X number of pounds. How good you feel being able to fit into your skinny jeans or whatever it is. So always talk about not the product. Don't ever mention the product. And if it's a goal that you have that you want to get more leads, that is one step you can take. And then as you're working on this, you're doing a little bit every day, every day, every day. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm sorry to say, but it just doesn't happen overnight. But what happens is you are building momentum. You are building a name. You are building a brand. You are building a following, and you are creating and completing your goals. This will make your goals come to fruition, and you will learn along the way, and you won't just learn, but you will be able to teach and to share and to see the results unfolding. And you can say, as you're going along, I did that. I completed this goal, and I'm on to the next one. I always have goals on my list. I always have goals I'm working on every single day. And I usually have 2 or 3 goals going at one time, because I find for what I'm working on, and I'm working on different things because I'm building courses and I'm getting ready to do a mastermind, which I'll probably be doing that on a Zoom, which is going to be so fun because it's interactive and people can comment and everybody can participate, which is going to be awesome. So I'm putting that together, and I'm creating and making lists, and I'm doing all this stuff all together. So you can have more than one goal. But if you're just starting out, if you're just getting going, and maybe you've been doing this for several years, maybe months, and you still haven't got the routine down, that's okay. It is not that easy to get a routine down when your subconscious is knocking you down every time you step around. So take a look at this and use your goals and decide what you want to happen and go to the end result. What do you want to happen? What do you want? How are you going to feel when that goal happens? How are you going to feel when you complete that goal? How is that going to make you feel so excited, just so happy, and just enlightened that you created that and you made it happen? That's going to give you more incentive. It's going to give you more confidence, because I know you can do it, to go forward and do more and more and more. And before you know it, you'll be just boom, 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 boom. It'll be so easy that you'll be writing your goals down and you'll be following through and you'll be making it happen for yourself, for your business. So what I do also is I put it on my daily activities. I put it on my calendar, and I break it down into pieces. And every day I work on it. And when I've completed a step or I see something that happened with that, I will write it on there. This happened for this goal today, and I'll cross it off, and I'll do it in red. Usually, if I have my red pen, I'll cross it off, and I'll say, okay, that is a sign that that part is done. That is more incentive for you to keep moving and keep going forward, is when you can cross something off and say, hey, that's done. I did that. But whatever you do, don't focus on, I have to have this sale, I have to have that. Because money runs fast, and it will run away from you so fast. It's lightning speed. It's crazy. So, but I do put in my daily activities, and I look at it every day. And like I said, I cross it off as I get it done, because there's steps and there's systems and there's different ways you can do things. So, and this is a process that will create more incentive for you, for your subconscious, to keep going, to keep doing this, and to keep focusing on this the way it is. And it takes time to complete goals. It takes time. Don't expect to create a goal that you want to see happen for your business or whatever it is you're working on and expect it to happen overnight. It doesn't happen that way. Sometimes if it's a little baby goal, you might find that you had the answer all along, and it just took you writing it down and walking away from it for a minute, and it came, boom, there it was. You knew exactly what to do. That is one that is a laying in wait goal. It's one that if the answer's been there for you all along, you just haven't taken the initiative to get it going. And then when you did, boom, there it is. Okay? And again, be positive in what you're doing. Know that you can do these things, and know that you can get it together, and know that it's all working out. Just see your end result on what you want. And if you overstress and overthink it, you're going to overthink it to the point that you're not going to have success. So don't overthink it, okay? There's no reason to overthink things. Just put it into action. And you know what? It never hurts to reach out and talk to somebody. You'd be surprised the person that will have the answer for you or be able to give you the key or the tool to get that done. When you reach out and ask somebody that's doing it already and they're willing to share with you and to help you, why not? That's one step closer to your goal. That's one step closer to completing it. That's one step closer to you seeing the success. And you can also listen to inspiration like Theta Beats, binaural beats like I'm listening to now. And you're listening to it too because I have my bud in. And I don't have my microphone hooked up yet, guys. I will have it as soon as I find the thing from moving. So take a look at what you're doing. And anyone that is having issues, or just share, go to the group Mastermind Marketer. That's Mastermind Marketer. And leave comments in there on what you're doing, on what's working for you, what's not working. You'll be surprised how many people will help you and to give you insight and do one-on-one conversations. And you will build. From just doing that, you will build yourself up. Okay? So, come on, friends, and like and share this video. Come on, let's get us all out there, and let's keep us going, and let's help as many people as we can. This is a big issue for a lot of people. So definitely like and share this, and go over there to YouTube, please, and subscribe to our channel. We are growing, and we are taking momentum. It's going to be awesome. So, and there's some training links I put up here in this header, up here, up there. And take a look in there because I've got some training in there, and also a link to my blog. Everything in there that will help you and help you to grow and keep everything in one place. Okay, guys, I will chat with you later.